Entering April, Albion weren't just wondering about a top 7 finish. With a monumental push, even the Champions League looked a possibility. Brentford had their own continental ambitions and put on a show of strength at the Amex.
Swing it in and, oh, it's 1-0! Out of nothing. Still looks long, and it could, oh, it's going to reach Mitoma, all the way through Mitoma! What a finish that is from Kaoru Mitoma! Magical! And that is a death lob over David Raya. You don't see many direct assists from goalkeepers. Tony could be in here. Tony! 2-1 Brentford! Incredible! What a game we have here. Mee makes the block, falls back to March. Infield he comes, scoop to the back post, should be 2-2. It is 2-2! Fantastic football from Brighton, they're level again. And Burmo knocks it to the back post, 3-2. Gross twisting and turning and clipping it across, and it's ricocheted, and it's Undam, and it's over the bar. He wants a handball. No, says Michael Oliver. Michael Oliver with the VAR signal, penalty to Brighton. McAllister up against Raya. McAllister, that's confidence. That's a brilliant finish. Albion find a way, they always do, and they are all square for the 3rd time in the game.
I'm always nervous when I'm going to take a penalty, but at the same time I was confident and knew that I was going to score. So it's nice to score and to draw, but at the same time we want to move.
It was only one team on the pitch in 2 games against Brentford. I don't know how many times we shooted on goal, but the results both for us are unfair.
High drama, and we were only just getting our breath back when a midweek trip to Bournemouth beckoned. Albion haven't won there in the league since 2007. But Evan Ferguson's stroke of genius.
We are witnessing a superstar in the making, no doubt about it.
Some wasteful finishing from the Cherries. And Jason Steele's agility all combined to put a rare Dorset victory on the cards. Finally, Julio Enciso demonstrated remarkable composure right at the end to become a Premier League goalscorer.
Look how much it means to the young man.
Tears of joy on the south coast, and a win that carried Albion to Spurs with lofty ambitions, determined to close the gap on the top 4.
What are you doing on here, mate?
Victory would put De Zerbi's men a point behind their 5th placed hosts.
We know that we're going to try and be aggressive with that to Alexis. We know that he ain't going to have that much time on the ball, but he will look to switch it. Click. Cheers, Jack.
And as the teams emerged, the atmosphere on the sidelines set the tone for a feisty encounter.
Well, it looks like there's some strong words between the 2 managers ahead of kickoff.
Somehow Spurs survived a strong early shout for handball before Son Heung-min curled in an eye-catching opener.
Oh, it's a spectacular goal from Son!
Prompting a response that proved Albion were in awe of no one. Kaoru Mitoma's apparent equaliser was ruled out contentiously for handball.
Well, that is dubious as to whether he handled it.
Lewis Dunk netted a header the officials could find nothing wrong with.
Back post, it's Dunk, and it's 1-1!
And in the second half, Danny Welbeck's deflected strike seemed to have established a deserved lead.
Well, they're checking for a possible handball. This would be cruel.
VAR deemed that another handball. Tempers flared, managers departed, and Mitoma was quite clearly fouled in the box.
Well, he looks like he's caught there, Kaoru Mitoma, by Pierre-Emile Højbjerg.
But no penalty or VAR intervention. Then Dunk was pulled back, again no action, allowing Harry Kane to clinch the most fortunate of victories for Tottenham.
I don't see what VAR is here for. He bring it in for big decisions and you don't make big decisions. What's the point of it? He's clearly fouled him in the penalty box. It's a penalty, so what's the point of VAR? Is it because we're us? Oh, sorry.
No.
Sorry. Might delete that bit.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the Alexis one, but apparently it touches your hand, so that's the rule, that's the rule. But the Crew ones, they can make that decision, can't they? But they can't make the other one, so I think they make one tight decision of a handball, but they don't make a clear decision of a penalty. So it makes sense of that, because I can't.
The apology Albion received, little consolation after such a pivotal fixture in the fight for the top four. Talking of Europe, Chelsea's chances of qualifying via the Premier League were long gone. Graham Potter had been replaced by Frank Lampard for the rest of the season, and Albion's prospects of a first ever win at Stamford Bridge against the Blues had never looked better.
Ferguson off the crossbar. Gallagher spoons up and into the net. Conor Gallagher gives them the lead via the aid of a wicked deflection. Mitoma dances all the way through. Mitoma is magnificent. So is the save from Aretha Balaga. Across it goes. Welbeck's there and Danny Welbeck again at Stamford Bridge. Enciso lining it up. Enciso! What a strike from Enciso! Glorious! A goal of the season contender. An absolutely majestic strike. Quite brilliant. Take a bow, Julio Enciso.
I think we showed the quality of play and the balls.
There's not many cleaner strikes I've seen in football, but you tell me what you saw.
Do you know what? I made a little run. You know, I was expecting him to get the ball, but with Julio, sometimes that never comes, so you don't get that ball through. And it was a great strike, unbelievable strike. I've seen him do it before, and yeah, for him to do it here, you know, at Stamford Bridge and get the winning goal, 3 points here, it's amazing, amazing, not just for him, but for everybody.
Wonderful goal, and Chiso played a fantastic game until the goal, and then it's finished the game. And but it's not a surprise. He's a very young player. He's a good guy, but he has to progress. He has to improve. First of all, in mentality.
A hugely satisfying, unprecedented league double over a club that might have set Albion back years in the autumn. The FA Cup semi-final offered a showcase for Albion's progress. A return to Wembley to face Manchester United, a repeat of the classic 1983 final.
Levi, reporter today, eh? Levi, cameraman. Cameraman. Got a new job.
And Levi Colwill even gave some camera work a go.
Oh, that's man. What are you saying, cuz?
What are you saying, bro?
Hey, the man.
Hey, get that away.
Get the camera.
Get it on. Get it on with
Get him on the man.
me and Jim.
Anything to say?
New role for you, yeah?
Yeah, new job.
Caraman.
Hello, amigos. How are you? You okay?
Backed by a sea of fans in blue and white, the players rose to the occasion, taking the game to United in an engrossing contest. There were big saves from the keepers, and chances went begging for both sides. Before 2 hours of deadlock ended with the lottery of penalties. The first 9 perfectly placed. 5-4 behind, United were on the brink.
Sabitzer has to score. And does just! Oh.
Sanchez so close to a save that would have carried the Seagulls through. In sudden death, Webster and Weghorst hit the mark before the Dutchman's kiss put a curse on Solly.
He's had the best scoring season of his career, Solly March. And he's blazed it over the bar!
Devastating, Victor Lindelof held his nerve to set up a Manchester derby in the final.
Poor Solly March.
Cruel for all concerned, but no one was hurting more than Solly, who deserved better from his fabulous season.
It's not nice to see him like he is, but it takes some courage to step up in an occasion like he did, and yeah, someone's got to be that person to miss, and someone's got to be the hero. So yeah, unfortunately Solly missed, but it wasn't just his fault. We have to finish the game before, or score a goal before he gets to penalties, because it's lottery then.
How do you put into words how you're feeling after that cruel end to the game?
Well, I'm very disappointed. I'm very sad for the result, only for the result. Sincerely, because I think we played better than Man United. We deserve to play the final.
Yeah, it's hard. Devastated. Obviously, it hurts right now. Hurts really bad.
League duties resumed at Nottingham Forest just 3 days later, where Facundo Buonanote's first start and first goal suggested there'd be no Wembley after effect.
On his full Premier League debut, Buonanote!
But it was bound to catch up, despite Jason Steele's penalty save. An unlucky own goal and tired and disjointed Albion display boosted Forest's survival prospects.
We deserve to lose the game. We are sorry for the result, but it's normal.
Why do you think your team lost energy, like you say?
Why?
Yeah.
Why? Because we played 120 minutes Sunday, no? What the question?
Was that? Yeah. Was that? Do you think the reason that your side lost energy tonight?
What do you think? I think so, no?
After a week to forget, would the run-in unravel? That question received a defiant answer at home to Wolves.
The Albion are finally back on home soil for the first of 3 games in 10 days here at the Amex. They welcome Wolves this afternoon as they look to bounce back from their midweek defeat in the Midlands and put pressure on the sides above them in the race for Europe. Veltman goes low, Welbeck, and it is touched in! And it's the perfect start for the Seagulls and for Dennis Undav. Enciso's away, Undav's ahead, Gross is there, 2-0! A brilliant finish from the German. It's Enciso again, working his way forward. Enciso forces it to Gross. Gross! Oh, what a goal from Pascal Gross! Magnificent! Absolutely magnificent! Estepina onto his favoured left, great cross. Welbeck's there and Danny Welbeck makes it 4. So simple, so effective. Albion look home and dry before half-time. Drops for Welbeck. Welbeck! 5! 2 for Welbeck. 5 for the Albion. Oh, and they've won it back here. And the chip. Oh, it's fantastic. Dennis Undav with an absolutely exquisite finish for his second, and Albion have 6 for the first time ever in the Premier League.
Finally.
How about a record Premier League win to lay the Wembley disappointment to rest? With games in hand, European football was tantalisingly close. All set for a busy May, potentially one of the most enjoyable months in the club's entire history.